Final exam practice, question 3, if-else statements. Number 1, fill in these comments. I'm going to type them here so you don't have to go through the pain of watching me try to write with my pen tablet onto the screen. If A is 10, add 3 to Y. But if A is 2, 4, or 6, decrement X. For all other values of A, increment Y. Okay, so this is definitely an if-else-if statement. Let me fill in the if structure first, and then I'll fill in the rest. If A is equal to 10, the next, I could do the increment here. Y plus equals 3. But if A is 2, 4, or 6, so 2 or 4 or 6, else if A equal to, or you have to say it again, A equals 4 or A is equal to 6. This is my next case. I have to say A in front of the equal sign every time. Sorry for those of you who don't like typing. Decrement X. Decrement is the same thing as make it go down. Usually by 1. If decrement doesn't say anything else, it's just make it go down by 1. For all other values would mean else. Increment Y, Y plus plus, and that's it. Always good practice to have the curly brackets in, even if you don't think you're going to need them. Okay, tracing one. I am going to pick up the pen for this part. Showing the contents of memory at each step. Okay. Top to bottom, fine. Okay, I'll write the variables as I get to them. So I have an X here, and that gets a 2 in it at this step. Now I have a Y, which gets initialized to -1. At step 3, I have Z, which gets initialized to also -1. Looks like a 2, so, oh, never mind. Ooh, just kidding. That's a Z. All right. Is -1 less than or equal to -1? Yes, it is. Okay, so therefore, Y goes up by 1. Increment Y. That becomes 0. Now, this is a separate if. It's not an else, so I'm going to actually do this test at line 6. I don't skip it. Is 0 greater than -1? Yes, this is also the case. Now I increment Z. This else is connected to this if, so because I've gone into here, I skip this one, and that means that step 8 is this, down here. If 2 is greater than Z, 2 is greater than 0, yes it is. Add 10 to X, 12. And because this is an else, and I've gone into the if, I skip it, and now I'm done. So my final results are 12 in X, 0 in Y, 0 in Z.